Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. 11 Australians, including Newcastle Rising Tide organiser Zach Schofield, detained by Israeli forces, are now in Istanbul after being released and deported. The group was part of a flotilla which was intercepted attempting to breach Israel's blockade of Gaza to deliver aid. The Australians are being checked over in a Turkish hospital before they begin their journey home. Zach Schofield claims he's been subjected to physical and psychological abuse.
We were taken to prison and treated really poorly. Many of us haven't eaten for days. We're denied water for 2 days.
New figures show homelessness is rising in parts of New South Wales, including the Hunter. The latest New South Wales street count recorded an overall 5% rise in rough sleepers across the state, with a significant increase in the Hunter region. Housing affordability and cost of living pressures are being blamed for the increase. Specialist homelessness services report a 59% increase in demand over the past 8 years. Australia Post are investigating options for the Merriwar Post Office's new operator. It follows the original owner stepping away and an experienced post office owner candidate being turned down. Without a new operator, the post office will shut down on July 23, with the nearest post office located 45 minutes away in Denman. Upper Hunter councillor Troy Stoltz says the town's being left behind.
When a town starts losing essential services, it's never a good thing and a scary thing. It can force people to move away, etc., and limit the people that move into town.
University of Newcastle researchers have received a funding boost on their work to find a cure for one of the deadliest childhood cancers. The research project will look into potentially influential factors in tumour development, such as nutrition and maternal lifestyle, with a focus on early intervention. One of the researchers, Dr. Ryan Duchatel, says they're focusing on a specific type of cancer known as DIPG.
This funding is for a 3-year project to look at the developmental contributions of this tumour, to identify some of the key genetic origins and their interplay within tumour development.
Labor Quarry City Council has appointed a new Chief Executive Officer. David Hughes is currently Council's Director of Built and Natural Assets. He'll take up the reins in August, with interim CEO Tony Farrell remaining in the role until then. A legally blind Newcastle man will attempt the first Ultra 355 triathlon in a 24-hour period in his own backyard. John Demandel suffers from the deteriorating eye condition retinitis pigmentosa, leaving him with only 5% vision. The challenge includes a 5-kilometre swim, 300-kilometre cycle and 50-kilometre run, raising money for Cure Blindness Australia. He says he plans to use his backyard pool, treadmill and exercise bike to complete the challenge.
We help fund research to help try and find a cure for cure blindness, for hereditary eye conditions. So I'm really hoping that some people can get behind me.
Donations can be made to the Cure Blindness Australia website.
To NURFM Sport.
Newcastle Paralympic athlete Christy Dawes will retire from wheelchair racing after a 34-year career. The 46-year-old, who's represented Australia at 7 Paralympic Games, won a bronze medal in 2012. Her final race will take place this weekend in Cape Town. The Newcastle Falcons will play host to the Illawarra Hawks at Newcastle Basketball Stadium tomorrow for the NBL 1. The Falcons look to go back-to-back following both men's and women's sides, taking out arch-rivals the Maitland Mustangs last weekend. The women's tip-off at 5 p.m, following the men's at 7 p.m. And Jet star Dan Wilmering has been crowned Fan Player of the Year at last night's A-League Awards. The 25-year-old was one of 3 Jets members who won awards. Wilmering says he's optimistic for next season.
Disappointed, obviously, with the loss on the weekend, but yeah, I think there's plenty to be proud of with us this season, and yeah, I think we'll take all the positives that we had.
And the winning numbers in Powerball are 1, 13, 15, 16, 29, 32 and 34, and the Powerball is 6. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.